everybody, welcome to A Wig Chat. You heard it right. We're going to be chatting and reviewing a wig. I'm going to be experiencing this right out of the box with you guys, so I'm very excited. Continental Wigs out of the UK in England decided they wanted to reach out to me, and so they did. And they asked if I'd be interested in, if they sent me some wigs, if I could share them with you guys and give my true and honest opinions on these wigs. And I said, absolutely, I will. So we've been corresponding for quite some time, and finally today I got some hair mail. They didn't send me one wig, they sent me two. And so I'm so excited because I was actually just expecting one. And when I saw two, I was very, very excited. And they also sent me a catalog. I've never received one of these and never, got one. And I was perusing through this, and oh my goodness, this is like pure eye candy for those of us wig wearers. And so it's like, remember when you were young and you would get the Sears or Montgomery Ward's catalog for Christmas time, and you'd make wish lists, and just that's basically, this is what it reminds me of, is just perusing through here. The other really cool thing is in the very back they show the colors, and although the actual picture is kind of small, it's really true and accurate, and it really helps me a lot looking at these. I'm such a hard copy person. It's a generational thing, but I love my hard copies of things. I love to get my hands on it and look at it and peruse and turn the pages, and this is a beautiful catalog, so well done. And so I have been looking through here. Of course, I've been looking at their toppers, and they do have some really, like, quite a little selection of toppers, so I've been looking at those. But just the way that they have this, you can look at curly styles, you can look at long, you can look at, medium length bobs and so forth. And the pictures in here are stunning, as are the models. It's beautiful. So I appreciate them sending me this. I've always wanted one. And anyway, I'm pretty sure you can call and request one. You can ask for a catalog. They certainly, I'm sure, will send you it. So I really recommend it. If you're like me, and you're a hard copy kind of gal, I'd much rather look at a catalog any day. So let's get to it, guys. They sent me two gorgeous, gorgeous wigs. I have cheated and I have looked at them, but I have not put them on my head. So today's wig chat, as the title states. So here is the tag for this one. This is the beautiful Carlotta SF in Champagne Root. I am so excited to take a look at some of these blondes in this line. I have had one Belle Madame wig. Oh boy, what was the name of it? I cannot remember the name of it. Beautiful. But the color was a little off, and otherwise gorgeous wig. I do want to tell you one thing though. If you run on the average large size, you're going to have a very hard time fitting these wigs. They do run petite, in my opinion, at the very most average petite, but I would say they even fit a little tiny bit smaller than the Noriko line. So if you've gotten one of those wigs and you've sent Noriko back because it's a little tight, I really don't think you're going to be able to fit these comfortably at all. So I just want to put that out there. Now for people that are on the brink of petite or are a petite, you're going to love this line because they do run quite small. However, I can't fit a true petite, I have found. I don't know, it's all over the place. It's so funny. I ordered a Mariska petite one time. I couldn't get it on my head to save my life. I've had an Aaliyah petite fit me like a dream. And that's within the same John Renault line. So go figure. I don't know, but I do know that, it scared me off when the Mariska didn't even fit my head. So I have not ordered petite wigs since then. And I do want to say that a few of these styles do come in a large size in this Belle Madame line. So if this particular one comes in a large, I will note that somewhere in here or down in that show more box. I will put all the information. I will put the specs. I will put, you know, their website, which by the way, they do mail to the US. So keep that in mind, but I will put that all down below in the comment box. And you know what? I can't even remember at this point if they've given me a discount code. If they have, I will for sure put that down there as well. Take advantage of that. Anyway, that's a little input there on the sizing alone. So we are going to be looking at this one. I have had my eye on this, you guys. When I saw that they sent me this, I'm like, oh, yay. I mean, I did get to give them a little wish list, but I didn't know what they would choose. And it's not like a for sure thing if you're going to get, you know, something on there. I would never assume that anyway. And so when I saw this was the one that they sent me, I was really excited. So I'm super excited. I hope I don't get disappointed because I've had my eye on this one for quite some time. Mostly because you know how I have had my eye on the Editor's Pick by Raquel Welch for a long time, and that shaded biscuit color is always on back order, so I gave up a long time ago on that one. Look at the pattern of this. I love it. It's a broken wave. It's not ringlets, and it's not it's very similar to that Editor's Pick. Very, very soft. I can tell you this, the fibers of these Belle Madame wigs are phenomenal. I would say really some of the best that I have experienced thus far. Absolutely beautiful, light, soft, the diameter is just perfection. They're gorgeous. Okay, let's look at this cap. So we have, what is going on? There we go. Okay, so we do not have a full monotop with this particular style. We do have that left-sided part. So you do have a very, very realistic part line right here. And that way when it's there, it's going to look like your scalp. So at least we have that option, and it's not, you know, a full without any of that. I really need some sort of mono something up there, whether it's the full, which is preferable, or at least a side part. I'm happy with that. Plus, to be honest, I am usually always a left-sided parter, so it works pretty good for me. But sometimes, especially if there's a gorgeous lace front, you can fake a right side part. So along those lines, there is a full lace front. And let me tell you, this lace front, these are beautiful. I looked at the other one that I got too, and my other Belle Madame wig I had, they're gorgeous. They're really done quite beautifully. We have the permatease that's going to be a tiny little bit right back here where that part stops. That's nice because it's going to give you a little bit of a lift back here, which I actually really like. And then we have permatease all here on this side of that part. I think that's essential with a style like this, guys, because you want those beautiful waves to lift a little bit off the cap. You don't want them to just stick to the side of your face, because that's what will happen if you don't have any permatease there. And it's not going to take advantage. It's not going to lift that beautiful broken wave off the cap to give you that really pretty effect. So don't be afraid of that. Then it's machine wefted throughout the rest of it here. We have the gorgeous, soft, beautiful temple tabs or ear tabs here. There is a stay, a metal stay. I have to say they're not quite as strong as, say, the John Renault ones, and but they do have them, so that'll keep it very tight to the side of your face. And then we have a beautiful extended nape. Thank goodness. I've grown to where I really need to have an extended nape back here. And this is a very soft one. It has the Velcro closures here on the side, not the bra strap kind. So really, it ticks off all the boxes for me, except for perhaps it doesn't have a full mono top. But you know what? The price reflects that. So if it did, this may be out of reach for many of us when it comes to that price range. So that is the cap construction, guys. So it's time to get this gorgeous gal on my head, and I already know what's going to happen. I've put a few of these on, not this style, but that curl pattern, the little bit of maybe box hair we might experience. You know what? We're just going to make do, and we're going to work with it. And yeah, I'm hoping that we can get this one to do something we like once we get it on. So let's do that. Okay, I got this baby on. I have a wig cap on right now and a wig grip. I would not wear a wig cap or a wig grip if I were to actually wear this, because I don't wear them anyway. But even if you are a wig cap or a wig grip wearer, especially probably a wig grip wearer, if I wasn't wearing it, it would fit better. You know, it's on the brink of almost being a little tiny bit too small for my head, but if I got rid of this wig grip, I think it would fit me perfect. Don't forget, you can adjust back here. If it starts really riding up on you, try adjusting that and making that a little bigger back there, and it might sit back down. You can put clips in the back if you had to, or combs. You could use wig tape back there on any wig. This goes for any wig, to keep the nape from doing that. Some of us have flatter heads, and we just have a harder time keeping that back area staying where we feel secure and want it. So those are options for you. I think the wig tape works great, but please be careful. I actually shave the back of my nape because I have a lot of peach fuzz that grows down pretty low, and so I shave that if I'm using the wig tape, so my tape is touching skin and not any hair, because it's tape and it will pull when you take it off, and it secures best on dry, clean skin. So anyway, here is this gorgeous, oh my goodness. Okay, so you know, putting this on right now, it's not really behaving, is it? It's not really behaving for me. I'm not digging that little loopty thing going on here, but we're going to try our best to deal with this, because see, here's the thing. When you get wigs like this that have this beachy wavy pattern, or have any kind of curl pattern, really even straight wigs, okay, they're going to take some time to behave, and especially these ones, no two are going to look the same. They're going to be different, and you're going to have to deal with different kinds of issues. But so as you can see how much lighter this champagne root is compared to this shaded praline. It's quite a difference. Also, we have just a brighter all-around color. We have more of a brighter blonde in this color versus here in this shaded praline. The root color is kinder to fairer people, whereas this one is, you know, an 8. It's quite dark. I still love it. But, okay, so the length is absolutely spot on when it comes to what I like. I love this length. When it starts getting a little longer, it kind of bugs me a little bit, and there's a couple reasons why. One, these aren't as soft as these fibers are. For some reason, when I feel them on me, it really bugs me. And I really wish it wasn't like that, especially if they kind of like to kind of brush here and kind of curl up around the back of, you know, the top of my shoulders there. I don't know, it bugs me. It's like my brain knows that's not my hair, and it's very irritating. So this is the perfect length for me. I love it because I don't feel it on my shoulders. I can still feel the wind at the back of my neck, and this is such a light wig, and I could see where it would be very comfortable. I will keep you updated on that though. The lace front, this one's wanting to scooch back on me a bit because I have this tucked under my wig grip, and it's wanting to pull the whole thing back. Again, I wouldn't be wearing a wig grip in the real true life. Let me show you the lace front on this. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Again, the color is kinder to fairer skin. It's a little bit, I mean, it just looks like it's just kind of growing right out of your head, doesn't it? It's quite nice. Now, I use fill-in powder, and it's actually called fill-in powder. I get it at Ulta. This one is in dark brown, comes with this little stippling brush. So to kind of, as you can see, this is really strange for me because I usually get really great coverage with my wigs. And this one, because they do fit more like petite, it actually fits me, I'm thinking probably like they should, because it gives me ample space behind my ear. So being a glasses wearer, that's going to be comfortable because most of the time I'm fighting that because I'm 21 from here to here, I believe. I'll put my measurements down below in the comment box too, in the show more box or the description box, so you can gauge kind of versus what maybe your measurements are. But anyway, most of the time I'm fighting the wigs because they sit right under my ear. It drives me nuts. This one isn't doing that. And with that though, it means that these temple tabs are going to be sitting a little higher than I'm used to, but you know, lo and behold, they're actually at my temple. And also it's the whole thing sits back. So I have more of my own hair exposed, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. We got a little bit of a rooting here, so my darker hair will actually blend in really nice. But before I go much further, and I know many of you have seen me do this, I would definitely, for a wig, especially with a coverage like this, I would put in some of this fill-in powder. And that is my natural hair. I'm putting it over. I do actually have hair there, but it's very, very light, and some of it's coming in quite white and gray. So I'm going to do that to give an illusion that you can't see that wig line so much. And basically it also kind of gives me a more realistic hairline as well. So, and then I just kind of take my finger and kind of blur out the edges, and then that just looks so much more natural versus this side. So I would definitely do that. I do that with my toppers. I do it with all my wigs. I always use fill-in powder around my hairline. I'm gonna have to work a little bit more on what's happening, but before I do that, because I will be fiddling with it through this entire video, this is my first time. I'm seeing this for the first time right with you guys. So I'm going to be looking in my mirror a lot. I'm going to be messing with it a lot. And if that does irritate you, you're going to want to move along because it's kind of what I do. And I'm not going to say I'm sorry. It's just the way that I work. So here's the left side of this. And the right side. And hopefully I'll be able to show you the back. Now, everything is bulking up right here, back here, because my hair is kind of the longest it's been in a while since I've been wearing wigs. So it's more bulky. I would take the time to do what I need to do to make that look really nice with a wig like this, and with any wig. So there is a little bit of bulk right here. That is definitely just my hair under the wig cap bulking up right here. Normally that would not be there. But I love the length. It's beautiful. These are soft fibers. And you know, I haven't had a Belle Madame wig long enough to tell you what the wear is on these fibers. I didn't have my other one very long because I didn't care for the color. So I'm not sure. I will keep you updated on that though, because I have a funny feeling once I get this the way I want it, I'll probably be wearing this one a little bit this summer. So we're gonna have to find a happy place for that. I do want to say this. You're gonna run across this. When you go over here, it'll probably be more evident. You're gonna find some shorter pieces here. Do you see that? If you force it to really kind of go in this direction, see the little, that's not like a wig defect. They do that to keep again, the fiber's kind of off the cap a little bit. So don't be alarmed if you do see that. So I'm really lightly gonna just kind of go through this. I'm not gonna go crazy because I actually really do like the curl formation of this. It's very pretty. Oh. To help things along here, I'm going to be using a little bit of hairspray for synthetic wigs. This one's by Beauty Mark. It is paraben free and it's their Style and Hold hairspray. I've actually put some of this in a spritzer bottle meant for like skincare because it's got a very fine mist, works so much better, but I wanted to show you what the actual bottle looks like here, so I just grabbed this one. Now, if you are used to, say, the John Renault, this one has a little better hold than that one, but what goes with that better hold is it's definitely stickier, it's a little waterier, and it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it does hold actually pretty well. So I don't know, I feel like something needs to happen here. I have tried to kind of move this over a little bit. Maybe I will spray. I'm going to do I always have to do a little something something to kind of get that to stay there for me. And then I'm going to kind of do this. Sometimes it just needs a little nudge. But you can get some nice height, I think, with this. I'm wearing this really cute summer dress today, so I thought I would bring out a headband because I tend not to wear the headbands with my toppers. But I really want to try it in this because I think that these headbands really make these wigs, especially, you know, the ones with these pretty little wave patterns, look really cute. So I'm just going to kind of take out kind of what I'm wanting out. And per usual, I think it looks adorable in one of these little headbands. It's been a while since I've worn one of these headbands because I don't tend to grab them when I'm wearing toppers quite so much. But look how cute it is with the headband. Really cute. Let me show you the back. I have no idea what's going on back there. Really, really cute. So yes, I really think I'm a little enamored by this one. I think this is a gorgeous summer wig, really pretty. This is the Carlotta SF in Champagne Rooted. If you're looking for a really pretty bright summer blonde with kind of highlights and some low lights in there, oh my goodness, this one is your ticket. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to compare here one last time. This is the shaded praline. This is, however, the shaded praline in the, you know, the HD fiber. So it's a little bit different than the actual because this is a non-HD. This is not a heat-friendly wig here, whereas this one is. And shaded praline represents differently to me in the HD fiber, but as you can see, very different. And then, yes, I'm going to show you the second wig that I will be reviewing that is a Belle Madame, because I want to show you the color. This one is Vanilla Root. And again, look how the Champagne Rooted is so much more brighter than the Vanilla Root in the Belle Madame line as well. Still though, this is a gorgeous color. Then let's look at the Vanilla Root and the shaded praline. Wow. Those two are quite similar. This one's a little darker, but very similar. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me for this wig chat, and stay tuned because next week we are going to be looking at another beautiful Belle Madame wig from Continental Wigs. And I will definitely keep you updated on this. I'm, you know, yes, this wig was sent to me, but I'm always going to be very, very honest with you guys. Absolutely. And I will give you an update. Give me about 3 to 4 months. Give me about 3 months or so. And I'm going to be wearing this, and I'll let you know about the wear because I'm very curious about the wear with these wigs. And that is my cue. My son just turned on his guitar. So, okay guys, see you next time. Keep a lookout next week for another wig chat. Bye-bye.